Hi, folks. Aram here. I've been watching the news. Donald Trump is president. A lot of things are changing. We have walls going up. We have manufacturers coming back. Um, we have um, old partnerships being strained. Mm. We have a global elite that's struggling to stay afloat. Um, We have a lot of narratives, a lot of stories, just an incredible amount of he said, she said. I think we're going in the right direction. Um, I think the three species, Denisovan Asia, Neanderthal Europe, Sapien Africa, they need to take care of themselves, okay? Robins take care of robins, blue jays take care of blue jays, and we got a lot of mixtures of robins and blue jays and starlings, and we got all kinds of mixtures. And at one point, a long time ago, well, not so long ago, I thought that mixtures, minorities were really the underdog, and that they were being pushed down by everyone. But it really, what turns out is that mixture has been used as mixed families have been used to reinforce a global network, global alliances. And I don't want everyone to destroy global alliances and families and all the children. I mean, just because Denisovan and Neanderthal or Sapien and Denisovan are the three, they married and they had babies, does not mean you go in and you destroy everyone, okay? Please, right? That would be just awful. Um, but we have to recognize what's going on here. Okay, we don't have minorities. We have interests. We have powerful interests from powerful places. We have alliances, and we don't have a lot of perspective. I think that what Donald Trump is doing is okay. Okay, I think that what we're doing here in the United States, bringing things back in, getting control over our own territory, um, helping the people is a good way to go. But it's not truth. Okay, it's not truth, and anything short of truth is not going to get us through this. So, what I have to say to Donald Trump is this: keep on doing what you're doing, be our president, okay? Bring us the secrets of the global Satan elite, but also bring us your story, okay? Your pain, your suffering, um, what you and your family have endured, good and bad. Our wounds are deep, okay, and they're dirty. We cannot just put a dressing on our injuries at this point. We cannot just take the Chinese slaves and just make the United States slaves again and march them into factories where they can build new shiny. You know, take the masters and whip just different people. Okay, I don't want to be whipped anymore. And no one else in the United States wants to be whipped. We're hardworking people and we don't mind working, all right? But we're not gonna empty our pockets for you anymore, okay? Global elite, we're just not gonna do it. And the injuries that we have are the dirt in our injuries. They need to be cleaned, okay? You cannot just put dressings on them. They need to be washed. That gravel inside that big old tear in our necks, in our crotches, uh, has to be removed, and it needs to be talked about because that's what healing is. That's what healing is. Pinocchio wants to be a real boy. Cricket has got a lot to say still, okay? He hasn't even gotten started. We're ruled by a Satan class. We have been for 50,000 years. And they have raped and murdered children, have done, acts of bestiality on a global scale. They've extorted and shamed us. That history is not going to be buried. Okay? I don't care all these maneuvers that you do, setting good guy, now the liberals are the bad guys and the conservatives are the good guys. I know you're all playing this game trying to keep that secret from coming out, that you're all a bunch of rapists and murderers of children. I know that's like the worst case scenario that everyone, starts talking about that, but that really is our salvation. It's the truth. It's the horror of what we've been through, and in if we're able to talk about that horror, we will heal, and we will be better. If we are not able to talk about it, if you insist that not become something we can discuss, if you insist that remains secret and buried, it's just more of the same. More of the same. Just changing the pawns from one place to another, like you've been doing for 50,000 years. It's an elaborate scheme, indeed, but I frankly have had enough of it. And I love the change. I think it's good, but it's not truth. And truth is the only thing that's going to get us out of hell on earth and back into God's kingdom. Truth. The good truth of three fathers, three mothers that were mixtures of three species, Denisovan Asia, Neanderthal Europe, and Sapien Africa, and the horrors of truth that we've been terrorized by a Satan class for a long time. I'm going to leave it at that and let you ponder where you're going to go from here. I hope you make the right choice. Tell the truth. Have some faith in God. Have faith that truth will set you free. Take care. Bye.